Hello guys. In this lecture, we are going to see semiconducting materials. Let's see the introduction of semiconducting materials. Semiconductors are a unique class of materials that have transformed society and technology in truly revolutionary ways. A reasonable large number of semiconductors are used in assorted electronics and electro-optical devices. They are broadly divided into elemental and compound semiconductors. Semiconductors are a group of materials having electrical conductivities between metals and insulators. The conductivities of these materials can be varied over order of magnitude by changes in temperature, optical excitation, and impurity content. This variability of electrical properties make the semiconductor materials natural choice for different electronic devices. The most basic semiconductor device is a PN junction diode. More complex devices based on semiconductors include bipolar transistors, field effect transistors, optoelectronic devices, and others. Semiconductors are used in integrated circuit which allow integration of complex circuits consist, consisting of many thousands of transistors, diodes, resistors, and capacitors to be included in a chip of semiconductor. Semiconductors are also building blocks of power electronic devices such as semiconductor rectifiers and related devices. A semiconductor is conventionally defined as a material whose conductivity falls intermediate between that of metals 10 raised to 6 to 10 raised to 8 per ohm per meter and that of dielectric or insulators having the resistivity having a conductivity between 10 raised to minus 20 to 10 raised to minus 8 per ohm per meter. That means to say semiconductors are materials which have resistivity between 10 raised to minus 5 to about 10 raised to 7 ohm meter. The fundamental difference between these three classes, that is semiconductor, dielectric and insulators, will be described with energy band theory. And an important property of semiconductor materials is that their resistance depend greatly on various factors and therefore it can be controlled. Semiconductors are a unique class of materials that has transformed society and technology in truly revolutionary ways. Semiconductors are used in different electronic and electro-optical devices. They are made possible the computers and telecommunication systems that process and transmit huge amount of information for various purposes. Semiconductors devices have added sensitivity, capability, and reliability to electronic sensing, measuring, and control functions, as well as to all consumer electronics equipment. Elemental silicon is the semiconductor metal used for computer logic and memory applications, where immense number of transistors are grouped together on integrated circuit chips. Silicon is also used to fabricate discrete semiconductors devices like diode and transistors. Compound semiconductors like gallium arsenide and indium phosphate are the materials used for optoelectronic and other applications. Semiconductor materials are broadly divided into elemental and compound semiconductors. This table shows a periodic part of the periodic table. In the periodic table, semiconductors stem from column 4, 4a are notably include the silicon. This one. The most important of the all semiconductors, that material is nothing but silicon. Today, germanium is replaced by silicon in all applications. Compound semiconductors are composed of elements drawn almost entirely from 4 columns of periodic table, which is shown here. That is 3b, 3a, 4a, 5a, and 6a. This column 3b, the materials which having valence of 2 and 3a having valence of 3, then 5a having a valence of 5 and 6a having a valence of 6. The important elements and binary semiconductor materials are nothing but silicon, diamond, germanium, zinc sulfate, cadmium titanium, mercury titanium, cadmium silicon, aluminum arsenide, gallium arsenide, etc. All semiconductor materials that are nothing but elemental and compound have a number of common attributes. The first is the electrical resistivity is between 10 raised to minus 5 to about 10 raised to 7 ohm meter. Second, even small amount of external impurities changes the resistivity considerably. Then certain amount of impurities even change the mechanism of conduction in semiconductors. Third is conductivity. The conductivity of semiconductors increase in bright surrounding. Fourth, semiconductors becomes better conductors as the temperature is raised. Fifth, like dielectrics, semiconductors can support internal electric fields. Sixth, single crystal materials are required for majority of devices. Seventh, these materials are generally hard and brittle. Eighth, semiconductors are expensive materials. They are used in very small amount, so the processing cost largely determine the price of devices. And the last one, current in semiconductors does not obey Ohm's law and it will increase rapidly than voltage. That is, semiconductors are non-linear resistors. This is about the introduction of semiconducting materials. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much.